sorry. Hello everyone, it's Marianne. It's been a while, but I'm back. And today we're going to talk about To Your Eternity. It's an anime that was recommended to me by my sister, my brother, my everybody recommended this anime to me. And I was really curious about why is everybody talking about this anime? If you haven't watched this anime, well, I suggest you watch it because I did and I don't regret it. Yeah, this anime is about an immortal being. I don't know what it is, but it was made by something or someone. I don't know who made it. I don't know exactly what that person's story is about. But he made an orb, right? This orb is the main character. This orb is some non-living, immortal entity that was placed on this earth. I don't know if it's supposed to be some kind of experiment. I don't know if it's supposed to serve a grand purpose in the future. But yeah, this orb was placed on the earth, and the orb has the ability to mimic whatever stimulates it. So it was placed beside a rock, it became a rock. And then it became like summer came, and then it turned into moss. And then a dog walked by and died beside the rock, and the rock turned into the dog. So this sort of sets the pace and lets us know what this main character is capable of. It's not essentially a character, it's a thing. It's a blank slate that just reacts to everything around it. Episode 1, the very beginning of this episode, it's being narrated by the person or the entity or god that made this rock. And this voice lets us know, it draws to our attention the possibilities of what could happen if this entity becomes a human being. So eventually, after episode 1, I don't want to spoil it. Just watch it. A lot happens and I cried. But just watch it. Eventually, it turns from a dog into a boy. It doesn't even realize what's happening around it. It doesn't know that it has to eat, it has to piss, it has to take a shit. It has to. So it dies because it's not taking care of itself. And he died, and died, and died, and died. And that's the main character. So this whole anime is just about like something that's meant to exist on the earth. And I don't know why it was so interesting to me to watch. It's like watching a baby grow. It's like you're watching someone who's learning how to walk and talk. And its first words were, thank you. And its second words were, it hurts. And I don't know, it's kind of deep to me. The second words were, it hurts, and it made me understand that pain, gratitude, satisfaction, life, death, those are the main themes in this anime. It meets people, it learns how relationship works, it learns what humanity is all about, the different cultures that it interacts with, the different people that it meets. And honestly, if the first people this main character met happened to be evil, horrible people, I really don't know how the world would turn out to be. Like, imagine if an immortal being that's able to shapeshift into anything that stimulates it ends up meeting horrible human beings and assumes that every living person on earth is it's evil and just kills everybody. Like, the anime would take on a whole different direction. But luckily for the characters in this anime, the first two people it met were actually really sweet. It met a boy in episode 1. We still don't know his name. He was its first friend, fed it, taught it how to eat, how to do everything. And in episode 2, it meets a little girl. This little girl is so positive about life. It made me realize that I'm a very pessimistic person. I should really tap into her enthusiasm. I really loved how this girl saw the bright side, like, in every situation. And she taught this entity how to eat like a proper human being. At first, it was only sitting down and eating off the floor like a dog because it only knew how to act like a dog, although it was shaped like a human being at that point. Yeah, honestly, those two people saved the whole world, in my opinion, because if those two people, the little girl and the boy from the first 2 episodes, were horrible people, that main character would have been the killing machine. And then the little girl named this character Fushi, and it means immortal. She's a little girl, so it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I've basically summarized the whole idea about this anime. Death is a very major theme in this anime. It really plays with death, and it feels like Game of Thrones. Hey, you get used to this character. Oh, this person is awesome, and then but then I don't want to reveal too much. But this anime could be a contender for anime of the year, in my opinion. It aired in April of this year, 2021, and I have high hopes for this anime. The art style is lovely. It was produced by Brainspace, the same studio that brought us with Kiss Him Not Me, with my teen romantic comedy Snafu, with Durarara. A lot of familiar anime we know about, and I can see that the art style was really tackled by competent people, especially during the definitive scenes, the scenes where like everything was just getting really emotional. I wasn't disappointed at all. The sequences where the main character was transforming into different life forms, whether it would be an object or a person or animal, I really liked it. It was really interesting to watch, and the character development was amazing. I've watched some horrible anime where all the characters were mostly stereotypes and tropes. But even in one episode, a character will be fleshed out so well, and I would actually form a personal relationship with that character, and I would really hope I would really hope for good things to happen to that character. That was exactly what this anime made me feel. Yeah. If from all that I've had to say, you'd like to watch this anime, I think you'd also like other anime about life, death, philosophy. I recommend basically any Studio Ghibli movie. And an anime came out this year called Vivi's Fluorite Eye Song. The main character was also a blank slate, and the main character also learned about how to become human, even though she is a robot. And what I learned about To Your Eternity is that the little things you do go a long way. They really affect everything around you, and then you may live on in people's memories if you play your cards right. I'd give this anime an 8 out of 10. Thank you for sticking around and watching me rant about this anime. I hope to see you guys next time. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe.